Hello YouTubers, this is Gravy345 here, and this is my Slayer guide to jungle Strykerwyrms, or worms. Now, I'm sorry I haven't made a Slayer guide in a bit of time, but I've been a bit busy. Okay, so this is the jungle, the guide, as I said, to jungle Strykerwyrms. Now, before we get going, let's say what you need. Okay, it's recommended if you have below 80 defense, use something like rune armor or better. Because it will keep you from banking so much. If you have 80 defense or better, use black d'hide because it will protect against the magic spells much better, and also it gives quite a good defense at 80 defense. Slayer helmet is extremely helpful. It doesn't, I don't know if you actually need it for fighting and things, but it helps just because it's easier, and I think gives some bonuses and shit. And also what you want for your invent wise, you want things like a little bit of food maybe. They do drop some food as well though. Something to restore your poison. If you get poison, you do get poison quite a bit, and their poison can be taking 80 HP off your thing, or 8 HP as the old HP style would be. Anyway, yeah. So I use Holy Symbol plus my prayer book, which this is a prayer book you get from a certain quest. When you wear the holy symbol, it will cancel any poison you've got on you. So yeah, that's what I recommend. And this is how you do it. You can only kill these if you've been assigned them as a task, and you must have 73 Slayer or more to kill them. Also, a bunyip is really helpful here, and of course, you just teleport straight from. You run straight north from. What's the name? Mobilizing armies. Basically, if you teleport there with the Ring of Dueling, or use the Spirit Tree here, from the G, just run north and they're all around here. So yeah, and these are what they are. Now, they attack with magic and melee, I think, but what you got to watch out for is if you're attacking them, first of all, to attack them first, you've got to investigate them out. So you see yourself stamping on the floor. As soon as you do that, you've got a couple of seconds either to hit them with or run, and you want to try and get against a tree or some rocks, because they have an attack where they will go into the ground, go underneath you and explode out, and they'll hit 300 plus on you. So you want to, but if you stood next to a tree or some rocks, they can't do that to you. So you want to try and get yourself next to a tree or some rocks. And this is basically all you're doing. They're not that hard, and they give 110 Slayer XP each, because they have 1,100 health points. So they're not particularly hard, but they can be a fun task because they have a good variety of drops. If I show you 2 secs, they drop charms. They drop quite common nature, death, and law runes. And talismans are a bit rare apparently. They drop a load of herbs and stuff, but the main stuff you want is like the Hex Crest. They drop, that's 242k, and they drop it. It's rare, but it's not very rare. And they drop effigies, clue scroll 3 and 4, 2 path of key and loot path of key, of course. Yeah. So yeah, but to be honest, I'm aiming for a Hex Crest because it'll be a nice easy 242k. So yeah. Thanks. I'll kill a couple more of these for you guys so you can see. If you can range them, ranging works well, but you want to be able to get want to stand near rocks when you do it. I'm going to see if I can get one of them to do a 300 on me, so I can show what it's like. Because of course I totally forgot about it and I nearly got raped. Watermelon seed. Okay, this is the prayer book bit, and my poison's gone. So yeah, I think if you, I'll find out which quest it was from, but I'd really recommend you trying to get one because they are so helpful. I've done so many tasks whilst using mine. And of course, if you don't want to try and get to a tree, in those few seconds it doesn't attack, you could use maybe a pair of D-claws and really rape it. It would work really well. So yeah. I think that's pretty much that. Actually, there's not really too much to say on them. I think the best drops you should try to aim for would be the Hex Crest and maybe the Dragon's Square Shield. Probably that's about it. Or the Clue Scroll Elite. So yeah. And they drop really common for them is Super Defense Pot 1 dose. So if you wanted to collect a load of them for maybe another task, I would recommend you coming here if you got these as a task and definitely collecting them up. So yeah, I don't think you should bother with the crappy items, but always pick up semi-decent items, because you never know when you might need the cash. It's there. I try not to make this guide too boring for you guys, because I know sometimes guides can be really boring and long and they talk for no reason, but I just think I'll show you a few more kills. I haven't ranged these before, and I'm not going to range because I'm just wanting attack XP, so yeah, I'm not bothered. But if you're going to range them, I would suggest trying to stamp and then running behind the rocks quickly. So yeah, but I really wouldn't know, because like I said, I've never tried ranging them. I think they're quite, I don't know if they're weak or strong against magic attacks, I wouldn't know, so you would have to try it out. But of course there is a bank just south of here, mobilising armies. So yeah, it's not too hard. If you can bring something familiar like a bunyip or something, or a void spinner or whatever it is, the one which heals you, definitely bring it. Definitely comes in handy. I think if I didn't have my bunyip on me, I wouldn't probably be doing it as well, because I think they give a +3 attack bonus or some shit. They give bonuses, and you want to get as much bonus as you can. You want to, if you can. I couldn't be asked to go to a bank or to a GE. Actually, I couldn't be asked to go to a GE, so I went straight from my Slayer Master to here. But if you can, bring with you a super set, not super defense, but a super attack, super strength, because that will help you out. You don't need a super defense, because as I said, they drop them quite quickly. I've got a drop down here somewhere, but I can't find it. Got a drop somewhere, but I can't fucking find it. Oh, it's only 2 flax seeders. Shit.